find your best customers by optimizing your campaigns in real time. Just set your specific goals, and Google AI will help maximize.
Searching for a trusted U.S. MT5 broker? Discover Forex.com, the largest U.S. broker with meta.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm just testing out the volume.
Good morning.
It's just kind of wildly loud. I don't know why.
It's just kind of wildly loud. I don't know why. It's just kind of wildly loud. I don't know why.
Alright, market's open.
Alright, market's open. Alright, market's open. Alright, market's open. Alright, market's open.
Oh my god, why am I echoing? Test.
Test. Test.
Alright, first entry, and my shit didn't go through. What the hell? Yeah, but if I have this off, I cannot hear any music either. That's not fair. Alright, 2 contracts to the downside. Got a short signal, so we're entering. Hopefully this pop down to the low. The 750 area is here, so hopefully we start just dropping right through it. Alright, starting to go. Just gonna hold it until the colors start turning colors. The candles start turning colors, meaning oversold. Stop loss will be behind the cloud. Alright, starting to drop in my favor. Really want to break that support area. It keeps bouncing off of it. Alright, looks like it's going to break. Damn, that was a pretty big reversal. It's kind of wild the way it keeps going back and forth, but I believe it's going to continue down. There you go, baby. I'll probably start looking at this around 700 for some takeout. Because it's a whole number. I don't want it to reverse on me too much, so I'll start to take some profit if it starts going up. Anything probably above like 731. All right, so we're getting an orange candle, meaning it's oversold. Still hasn't closed yet. All right, so it's starting to reverse a little bit. I'm going to take off one. A nice hammer off of that support. So hopefully it reverses and goes in the downside. All right, yeah, that one's going up pretty high. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to get out. That was a nice win. So I'm just going to hold until I get another sell signal. She's gonna drop again, watch. Still waiting. Oh, there's a short signal, but it is oversold already, so we gotta be careful. Nobody's joining my stream. See, I'm glad I waited because look at that reversal. That was huge. So Monster win. That was a huge reversal. Candle was now green, so that means stay out. Jeez. Let's look to see if there's any news on that one, because that one's pretty big. Nothing. This is a monster candle. I might even just reverse that because it was so large. Not always recommended. This was just like a gamble play. Because that candle was so large. I'm okay with that. It was a good $40. Why is nobody joining my stream here? Day trading.
Day trading.
Ooh. I don't know why nobody's joining. Still just waiting, sitting on our hands. I wasn't talking because nobody for some reason is joining. Am I under the right settings? The right category? And how do I sound? I'm a little new to TikTok, so even though I might get banned soon. Hopefully my audio sounds okay. I keep turning on the volume all the way. I can barely hear it on my end, but when I go to test it out, it sounds really loud. So we had this couple shorts here. And this one was a monster. Held it all the way until the candle started turning orange and yellow. It was a banger. Banger. Now candles turn green, so I'm gonna sit on my hands until the cloud turns green, and also the candles stay green. We'll wait for a long opportunity. But so far, that was a nice easy trade. Now you just gotta sit on your hands, unfortunately. Just sit on your hands. Can anybody tell me if my audio is okay? Just waiting for some signals. If anybody wants me to look at anything, just let me know. The Dow, that would have been a sweet buy signal right there. Right to the upside. Gold is gray bars. Is basically telling me to stay the fuck out. Let me look at the Russell. Russell's also gray bars saying stay out. And if you look at it, it's showing the chop. Let me make this bigger. When it's gray bars, it's saying stay out because it's going to be too choppy. If you look at it, this thing is just bounced back and forth. If you were to get in at any of these angles, you probably would have lost. Say you wanted to break to the upside on the flag here. Could have got out when this hammered down to the low side. But you would have been probably stopped out again here. All right, we might get a buy signal here on the NASDAQ. I don't know if I want to be aggressive here because it just turned into a bullish from short. So if I do get in this, it's going to be kind of light. It was kind of a 3-bar reversal there. Let's see. I'm going to get in one. And we'll feel it out. Got 6 seconds. All right. So we got our alert. Pull back. I might enter again if it goes down a little lower. But this looks like it wants to flag just a little bit. Meaning that it might break to the upside. Alright, I'm just going to get in one. Another one. And then we're going to ride this until about the 1800s. Whoa. Whoa means what the fuck? Should blast it up. Nice, nice. All right, first one's out. Just breaking the 800s. We can hold this until the candles turn color. Oh, VWAP was right up here too, so. Look at that, look at that. All right, I'm going to be... Shit. I think I'm going to take it out. Only because VWAP's here. Let's see if it bounces off of it. That was a huge fucking trade again. No viewers. Huge trade. Candles turning orange. We could have waited for that too. But I kind of like this bounce off the VWAP here. All right, yellow means extreme. Overbought. We could have waited until it turned into yellow candles. Hey, Textured, how's my audio? Is it okay? If you don't mind. That was another huge win. To the upside. I just got out at VWAP. I could have held until this second candle and this resistance here. Short the VIX. I'm on futures. There's no VIX. You like shorting the VIX? And how's my audio? Is it okay? If you guys don't mind telling me. Yeah, VIX isn't bad. It's pretty like just goes in the direction you want it to. I should look more into that. I used to use that when I was trading the SPY. But yeah. So I had 2 monster trades already. Got this short in the morning time at 9:32. Rode that all the way down until the candles turned oversold. That was a beautiful setup. Then the candles turned green. This was a monster candle to the upside. I did gamble a little bit on it because it was such a huge candle in about 10 seconds. So I did take a short. Just a quick $40 there. And then we got a second buy signal here. I took that. That was a monster trade too. I may have gone out a little earlier. Too early, but VWAP was right there. So I didn't risk it. I was like, fuck this. I'm taking the 2 out, and I'll see if it bounces. And then I'm going to the next support or resistance and then pulling back. So we'll wait for another buy. All right, that was a monster trade right there. Winner, winner, winner. RTY, let's do gold. Oh, why am I pressing S? Gold still telling me to stay out. Hee-ho. Hee-ho, how's my volume? Is it okay? Just trying to figure it out. Hee-ho. All right, that was a nice setup there. This looks like it wants to break to the downside, but we're gonna wait to see what happens. Because if it doesn't and this rejects and goes up, we might get another buy signal, which would probably be awesome to the upside. Oh, I don't know why that's on. All right. Could get one here. Make this a banger right here. Let's go. It looks pretty nice for a setup. If you wanted to take a small entry, you could. I'm going very small. Or you could just wait for a signal. It just looks like, so we got a hammer here right at the bottom and another hammer forming, scooping out the bottom. So this might be the beginning of another trend to the upside. And it break the previous candle high. And if it breaks this resistance here, it should start booming up. But we got to be a little bit patient. I don't want to go in too heavy. But it looks like we're going to get a buy signal soon. So my stop loss will be if the candle closes behind the cloud. Very simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Tells you what to do. Still waiting. Desperately wants to get a buy signal. I can feel it. I can fucking feel it. All right. There we go. There's the buy. Now we can wait or we can enter now. I kind of want to enter in a little bit because the way it's bouncing off the cloud, you can wait until the candle closes, but if it gets too far away, then that's not going to be good. I don't want to get in too heavy here. I want it to pull back just a little bit. It looks like it doesn't want to wait for me. See, this isn't bullshit. I'm doing this live. My indicator. I'm telling you when to buy. Ooh, see, I like that pullback. I'm going to enter in now. So we're at 3. I would want one more. Perfect. All right, I'm entering. Stop loss will be behind the cloud. All right, nice little camera to the downside. Hammer to the downside. We need to start ripping up now. 4 contracts deep. Got to get this past this VWAP area. If it starts breaking that hard, then it should continue up. There we go. Another break of the candle. There you go. It's still going. 4 contracts. It might pull back a little bit to bounce off this VWAP here. But so far, let's go. There we go. Is it going to be a double top or is it going to break through? We shall see. All right, still down. All right. We're at this double top here. I'm going to take one off. Ooh, there you go. Break right through. Now, I can hold this until... All right, so we're starting to get an orange. If we look in the past here, it did go yellow, means extreme oversold. So I might hold just a little longer and see what happens. If it starts to break crazy below this, then I'll take profit. Are any of you guys in this trade? It was sick setup. Still want to be careful here. I'm thinking it's just going to pull back and then it should launch back up. But if it starts going too much, I don't want to get back too much money. I wonder if it was a liquidity grab. Hopefully it wasn't. Regardless, I will not let this become a loser. Loser. All right, that was a nice bounce touch. Hopefully it rejects to the upside again. Sorry about the ads. I don't know why the hell it does this. All right. We really needed to start going up over this little resistance here. It was a nice bounce here off VWAP. I kind of thought I was going to do that earlier, so maybe it's doing it now. It just goes all, if this comes all the way back down, I'd be annoyed. It shouldn't. I knew I said it was gonna fucking take profit here too. I'm willing to risk a little here because I held for so long. Not too much. If it closes behind the cloud, then I'm gonna get out. All right, look, we're right on it. All right, I'm gonna. Let's see here. That's funny you did that. I was up so much on that. I was still able to get out one or two up here. But I shouldn't have let it go all the way down. It looked really nice for a bounce. Unfortunately, I let that one. I fucked that one up. I should have took a little more out as it was up top. Just looked like it was gonna. It was more of a, what happened was the liquidity sweep. It went up, and they started selling on the fucking buyers. So it's half right on that. And it was the 50 call number, so I should have taken a little more out. Maybe I got a little greedy because my other winners were so large. I didn't care if I gave back a little bit. But that was a nice trade. This is probably going to bounce back up, but we're going to wait until we get another signal or it starts riding the wave a little better. How's my audio, the guys that are joining? Trying to mess with TikTok audio has been kind of annoying. I'm a little new to it. I might have to start researching it. All right, it's already showing oversold. I wonder if it's going to be a little bit like a bounce off this area here. You can see in the past that it did bounce a lot. So we're at some major support right now. And it's showing oversold, so it might give it a nice little bounce. All right, the cloud might turn red. If it turns red, that means we'll be only looking for shorts. Is there any news today, or is it at 11 only? I do see a ceasefire for Gaza. If they do not comply, they're trying to get it done before Trump. Just reading the news, see if there's any good news. 11 o'clock, there's some Fed inflation expectations. So I might take a little bit of a gamble here and just trade this little bounce. This is not my strategy, but it does look like it wants to reject and come back up a little bit. I won't be holding long on this. This is just a gamble play. Just because look at how many times it rejected this area. If it starts closing below it, then I'll get out. I can afford this because my winners in the morning time are a lot larger. Uh-oh, getting a gray candle here. It usually means stay out. Let's see. Let's see if it bounces a little bit. This is just a gamble play, whoever's getting in. Because of this support, you can see that it's been rejection, 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 support. More support, more support. A lot of rejection and support. So we're going to see what happens here. If it starts slamming down like it is now, then it might be breaking it. Or it can be liquidity. Again, this is not my normal strategy. We're just doing some support and resistance here. There's more support here too. Looks like the market's getting really choppy all of a sudden. Are any of you guys in a trade right now? Not too sure this knows what it wants to do. feel like it wants to rip up, but very tight here. See how support and resistance channels here popped up? This is going to be the deciding point probably. It is red though. Red candles, red cloud. Kind of showing gray candles again, meaning don't trade, doesn't know what it wants to do. All right, that's a quick $40 right there. But if we were to look at this, we would wait until, so we got a red cloud. The candle is gray. If this were to close red, I'll be looking for short signals again. But I'm not too excited on this, the way it's acting. But it is rejecting the clouds pretty good. If this was more red, I would be looking for more of a rejection. But look, it's going back up. Gray candles means choppiness, and you can tell that that's choppy. It just went right back up when it should have went down. So it is giving you hints. Don't trade. Gray. They got $200 on Twitch on my 5 evals. Nice. Yeah, don't rush those things. What do you want, Apex or you want Top Step? $200 is a nice base too, especially for 5 accounts. Just don't go too large, you know? Take your time. Depending on what it is, if it's one of those Apexes, then I usually just freaking monster those trades. See, it's great candles. Top Step, nice. Yeah, I like Top Step. They're kind of reliable. Apex has been doing a lot better, though, to be honest with you. Like, a lot better than what they were doing. Before, it was just like, am I going to get paid? Am I going to get paid or no? What style do you trade on Twitch? Flip, flip. Flip, flip, flop. I may have asked you this before. Your name looks familiar. That is one nasty name. Smelly nipples. Okay, yeah, I remember you now. All right, candles are gray. Sideways chop. I'm not really feeling anything else right here. Gold is completely gray also. The only one that's not gray is the Dow, but I'm not trusting it because if you look at it, it kind of failed at the break a lot. So maybe it's doing a triangle, but no, not even that. It might be stuck in here for a little bit. If you look at this is a bullish move, but it's a large area. Yeah, the XFA, just go slow and small. You'll get out of it. Take some time. Yeah, the trailing is insane. I kind of like the 150 K counts because the trailing's what is it, 5K? So what I usually do when they have those sales, I'll monster some guaranteed trades and make that 9K real quick. And then I'll just trade the 150s. And I'll trade it like it's a 50K account and I'll build it slowly. I was nervous a couple times, but they gave me a 1,000 or so here. Yeah, you can, but it's expensive as shit. Whatever was it, 20? It's like $1,500 for 20 accounts if you pass them all, and that's if it's the $85 version. I haven't tried that yet. I was gonna try it, but then they started doing that. They're not paying out shit, and I kind of steered away. I got nervous. And then Top Step, I only need like 1 or 2 accounts because they pay out pretty well, and you can make as much as you want. And I feel like if you have the 5 accounts on Top Step, if you pass all of them, they start making you live. I don't want live. All right, so this is starting to drop a little bit. It's still gray though. So it could be start to get choppy. I'm not really too worried about the risk. It's like I just feel like you can make more money with the 5 eval accounts. Just because you can make a smaller risk, but because it's across 5 trades, 5 accounts, if you're good, you can make a lot of money that way. Or if you're good at closing your losses, you don't lose that much in each account. As if when you're on one live account, your stop loss could be a lot larger. They do that on purpose because they don't want to. It's a business. They don't want to pay you out. They don't care paying you out, but if you start making too much money, it's why they make you live. And it's smart. Sometimes I get a little cocky. Like, if I get a payout or two, I'll go fucking. I'll go way too large of trades and I'll blow a count. I get very upset, but at least I get my money out of it. Like in November, I got almost like 10K out. December was a little rough. I was like making large like profit trades, and then the next day it was just trash. I don't know. It was hard. Yeah, I do the same fucking shit. I'll get a payout. Like the one I got like almost 10K, and then I was like, ah, fuck this. I'm gonna get a little bit harder, and then I blew the counts. But I was already done with November. And then December, it looked so nice, and then it was just like fucking up and down, up and down. It's because they're waiting for to transition for Trump. I wouldn't doubt if they start dropping the markets pretty bad right in the beginning. I think they want to make them look bad, obviously. But if we hold out, I probably might switch back to penny stocks too in the summertime, because he's amazing to have to trade during that. Or I might look at the Russell. Yeah, Dems. What I've noticed is most of the time with the Dems, the large caps make so much money that it holds up the market. It makes it look really good. Exactly. Exactly what you said. Not many people know that. Good job. But us middle class and below were fucking struggling the whole time. Oh, you are? Nice. Perfect. Finance, I feel like a finance major in this, if you're day trading, does it help at all? I feel like, obviously, I know the basics and I've self studied, I don't have a degree in it. Um, I feel like short term, it does not matter. Unless you're trading the news. That's nice. Like banks and bank firms. All right, candlestick started to turn red, which is good. So on the Nasdaq, we're finally getting out of that gray candle zone area. My only issue is that we really need to break this low here. So that's why it drew back, because this is the 45 candle. So this line I'm drawing here, if you take the 15-minute candle from 9:30 to 9:45, usually if it breaks above it, it's bullish. But you could tell that it couldn't hold up, and then it rejected hard, and now it's pulling back up to it. Oof, yeah. Nvidia was a huge win if you got on that. I hope he threw you a couple dollars. Damn. Indicators, you really want to find ones that can give you real time. Or if you trade price off of the indicator. So mine is almost gives you real time. Took me a long time to figure that out. I've been trading almost like 10 years. I would say most indicators are crap. That's why it's like, what's the word I'm trying to look for? I don't even know what word I'm looking for. It's hard to, because I'm trying to sell this indicator at the same time, make some side money. So it's kind of funny that I say most indicators suck, and then I'm trying to sell an indicator. But I've been using this for quite a while. It works for sure. But mostly like on the 1 minute. If you start going up to like 15, it still works, but you still having a large stop loss. I mean, the 15 would have fucking did awesome now that I'm looking at it. I just get nervous. That's why I've always gone down the day trading. 1 minute. $5 years. Yeah, it's a long time. I had like some beginner's luck in the beginning with support and resistance. I probably should have just stayed with that. And then it was like 3 or 4 years of just switching styles. Spinning my wheels. And then I finally was like, all right, I'm going to stick to day trading. And then see what really sticks with me. I had a good run with penny stocks for a while. And then when Biden got in, it was just trash. And I was spinning my wheels again. And then I started going to futures, and it was a lot easier to concentrate on the few. But this trading indicator should work for penny stocks. I still have to test it out a little better. I don't want to say it does and people start using it for that reason. But if this works on penny stocks, it's going to be fucking awesome. I'm pretty sure it will. This works on anything with high volume and movement in one direction. Yeah, dude, I tried the options. I did well, but I was scalping them. I can't do them long term. I fucking suck at it. I don't know what it is. The time decay is, the theta just destroys me. Some people ask me to do options, and I'm like, no. I'm not providing options. I was doing like SPY options. I have multiple screens so I can put up different charts for the options. And I was doing that on Thinkorswim. It was working for a bit, but yeah, I can't say that I'm. Well, if I stuck to day trading the SPY with it, I think I might have been okay. So when I started to do the longer term hold, that's fucked me. And it was too much work. The futures, you're just like, all right, buy, sell, buy, sell. Shit, still going back to gray. It might be waiting for the 11 o'clock news. See, this Dow is still in there. This might actually play out eventually, which would be kind of cool. But it looks like it might be waiting for that news at 11 o'clock. I think it's like inflation expectation. 11, consumer inflation. 3%. I'm wondering if it's higher. The only reason why I'm like thinking about it is because Trump is in really, it's gonna be coming in soon. If inflation's higher, then it might crash just stocks also. Well, this is just expectation. It's not set in stone. I feel like some of these are just not great info because of the transition. Man, this is chop. It's probably definitely waiting for that 11 o'clock news. No, we're still waiting here for a signal. If anybody has any questions in TikTok or YouTube or Twitch, just ask away. How do I learn? Shit, that was just over time. You just time in the charts. So inflation, obviously, if it's higher, you know that there's going to be maybe a quick dip because people don't know what they're doing are kind of panic selling because inflation in real life is bad, but in stocks it's good. So then you wait for the dip and then you buy and then it should rip higher and then people get confused. Sometimes if it's like wild news and it's a huge candle to one side, I'll flip it to the opposite. And then that'll be like a quick scalp. But if you just wait like 2 minutes, you're gonna see which direction it wants to go. Fundamentals on like futures, like they take a long time to play out. But short term, if you wanted to trade that, if you just learn like basic candles in support and resistance, you're gonna realize what it's doing. Like if this inflation comes out now and it's bad, I mean if it's higher, I wouldn't doubt if it starts slamming down to the 785 area, depending on where it is, 800. Everybody might and then start breaking through, and everybody's gonna be like, all right, it's gonna go to the downside. Then all of a sudden, it's gonna wick up, and it'll probably blast to the upside to the 900 area. It does it a lot. That is just over experience, time over, time in the charts. But for stocks, it's a big difference. So like Nvidia, when you recommended that kind of news for like their profit and shit like that, their targets, like that was huge. But always remember that you want to buy the rumor and sell the news. So it depends on where you are in the term of like the president's terms. So obviously, inflation during Biden means going up, and you should be shorting penny stocks if you could, because they can't last in it. But the big dogs are going to make the money. But if you just went off of stocks, that's a whole different story. You should probably know that a little better. High earnings, but you don't want to hold it too long, because that buy the rumor, sell the news is fucking definitely true. Definitely. All right, so this is starting to break up a little bit, and it might come back down to do a bounce. These are great flag patterns too, these breaks. But if I was to use like the news, I would probably mostly use it with support and resistance to see what the pattern does. Because there is a lot of insider trading. They already know. All right, this is extreme oversold again. Overbought. There is a buy signal, but it is very overbought already. So I might wait for a pullback. And it's kind of away from the cloud. So I would wait on this. It is pulling back a little bit. It's got 4 seconds. If you were to take this, I would make it small. And actually it disappeared, so alright. Remember, buy signals do not stick until the candle closes. I leave that an option. You can get in aggressive, or you can wait for it to close. That was down to like the last second, though. I feel like this wants to rip. So if this is an extreme overbought already, it won't give you the signal. It's just too much of a risk. Because it couldn't reverse to the downside. But this does kind of look Let's go to the 5. Let's see what's going on in the 5. See, it's gray on the 5 too. And it's at major resistance here. Bouncing off. It's kind of doing a shooting star or a reverse hammer, whatever you want to call it. Basically, want to see what it does there. This looks like it wants to reverse back. Actually, it looks like both. I'm contradicting myself here. So that means stay the fuck out. Whenever you see yourself arguing with yourself, it usually means stay out. It's probably gonna hit the 900. Watch. I just don't want to chase this. Especially if it's on the 5 minutes resistance area. How much longer on that candle? 50 seconds. And look at these 3 monster candles. Jesus. And we got 11 minutes until that inflation news comes out. Any of you guys in the trade right now? If you are, good job, because this is a mess. Anybody that's on YouTube or Twitch, I'm also on TikTok live. More new to that. I'm more new to all this, but TikTok, I'm more new. Believe it or not, I'm blowing up on TikTok a lot more. Yeah, it's probably good to wait for this. I'm thinking short too. Only because of this 5 minute here. Just huge area of resistance. And now it's rejecting it a little bit. So. But on the 1 minute, it's bullish as fuck. Especially if it goes to this cloud area. This 850. That's my only thing. Like 5 minutes says short. 1 minute says to the moon. So I would be a little careful on that one. Because this could close. If this closes at the 65, this 5 minute candle, it might be bullish. But it's still dropping. And so we go to the 1 minute. It's now bouncing off the cloud a bit. And the 850 area. See, that's a rejection right there too. I hate there are only too many lines. All right, so now it's going back down. This support line that I drew here It's pretty strong. So I want to see what it does there too. All right, it's starting to go below it. We'll see if it rejects it. It's definitely waiting for this news. There's no doubt about that. All right, it's starting to go below the cloud. It actually closed below it, so now looking for shorts on the 1 minute if the cloud turns red. But so far, when it's below the cloud, it usually means that it wants to reverse at a downside. We just got to see if it's strong enough. Because that cloud is still pretty big. That'll be wild if it goes back down. Because about, what, 15, 20 minutes, it moved over 100 points. Let's see what everything else is doing. Gold sucked ass today. Probably waiting for inflation too. It's not even like major news either. It's just like expectations. And it's been December, it went up to 3% from 290. If this goes up, that means we're doing shit in the economy. And it's probably going to be a larger downfall with Trump. Only because he needs to fix the system if he wants to continue forward. So I'm assuming under his leadership, he will lower in interest rates, which would probably make the major stocks fall. People, and it'll make them look bad for a little bit, but by the time summer comes, if nothing else happens fishy, it should start to boom. Because people will be spending more. Even though people are spending more with inflation because they have no choice. That's really the false image that you get from this high inflation, is that the market's doing well. But it's just because people need to buy stuff and it costs more. So it makes it look like they're doing really well. Dow was above that little line I drew. Still waiting. Got 4 minutes left. So if you're going to trade that news, I would either scalp it if it's a large candle in one direction, like huge candle. Do the opposite. If you're not, you could just sit on your hands for about a minute or two and it'll probably give you direction. I'm hoping that it's either 1 point above or 1 point below, because then we can get some serious movement going. Dan, you got that short? Nice. That was a nice short. It was kind of obvious too. Right off the resistance area, it broke below the previous candle and continued down. But be careful now because it's now near VWAP. and the my green cloud that I have. So it could reverse to the upside. And on the 1 minute, it is extreme oversold. So it could start to reverse also. How much you making that one? Actually, it doesn't matter how much you made. I just want it to be profitable. Yeah, that was a nice short. So right now it's moving. It's preparing in which direction it wants to go. People are probably nervous and getting out right now. 30 points, sweet. It's a nice trade right there. All right, I got 2 minutes left. One for two. That's not bad. I sometimes depending on, I have like a 75% win rate for the scalping, so sometimes my stop losses could be a little larger than a 1 and 2. I mostly do 1 and 1, but I see what the market gives me. I'm not really into that set in stone 1 and 2, if that makes sense at all. Like if I see it's going to reverse, it just seems silly to me to hold it. Is that like a set in stone thing for you, your risk to reward? All right, 11 o'clock. Let's see what it is. Still not out yet. $2.9. Oh no. Agreed. I like that style. So it's 3%. You motherfucker. I kind of wanted it to be different. It says expected food prices increase. Sweet, because we're not paying enough already. Just trying to read this, guys. If I'm quiet for a bit, hold on. So their expectation was 3%, and it came out 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. 3%. So remember, the market already thought it was going to be 3%. So they're saying households' personal finance situation improved in December. I don't know about improved, probably like more like just settled expectation and what to pay. It was kind of a dud. Man, it was so good in the morning too. I fucking killed it. Now it doesn't want to move. Guess it's part of trading. Just sit on your hands, waiting around. Looks like it wants to break to the downside. But there's a lot of support in the way. So it's either going to be violent or very choppy. So that was kind of shitty news. There it goes, the downside. Just remember there's support right there. Anybody's looking at it. This line here that I drew. You can tell that it was major support because it bounces off of it numerous times in either direction, depending on what side it's on. Kind of look like a bounce there. But I would rather have like a reverse hammer to break to the top side. So I might do some price action if I don't get any signals soon. I want to see what this candle does at this support. Got 7 seconds left. All right, so I'm going to wait for the candle to come back up and retouch. If it does, sometimes it won't do it. Looks like it wants to just drop, continue. Got a short signal, but it's already oversold. But look what happened last time it was oversold. That shit fucking went to the fucking moon. Or overbought, sorry. You know what I mean. Remember, short signal isn't guaranteed until the candle closes, but we are extremely oversold again, so just be careful. Alright, so we got a short. Probably actually gonna go down. I don't want to chase too much. I'm just doing price action right now a little bit. I'm hoping this isn't board trading. I mean, technically this is oversold already. We're going to see. I really would like it to do like a reverse hammer off of that line, off this the resistance. Anybody that's tuning in now, usually this is when volume dies, so don't expect some wild shit. If you tuned in the morning time, I had some amazing wins. $9.20 win, and then at the 9:30 was a sick win. Held it all the way until the oversold area, until the candle started turning orange and yellow. Started to reverse, waited for some buy signals. Got in on the buy signal, held until the candles turned yellow, meaning extreme overbought. Potential for reverse. Got another buy signal, held it all the way into the almost like a double top. I did only close half of my trades out, and it started to reverse on me. So it was kind of, I mean, I was profitable on it, but I did let it go way too far down. I should have closed it right above there. And then, so far, we've just been sitting on our hands. There hasn't been any signals at all. Right now, I'm going in on a short signal, but it is already oversold. So I'm only going in very, very light, just in case it wants to reverse to the upside. And it is around 11 o'clock, which means that the volume is starting to die down. All right, so we're at that support area that I was looking at before. Could potentially get a reverse at that area. Does look nice there. And it was bounced off the cloud. I should have got in one more up there. Let's see if it goes back up. If not, it's okay. We'll just wait. I don't want to chase too much. There's a lot of wicks here too, so you got to be careful. All right, starting to become profitable here. But there's a lot of wicks. Oh, you were another. Was that to the upside or downside? Flip on Twitch. All right, I'm starting to like this a little better. I'm gonna get in one more contract. Short, nice. I feel like it's gonna continue down. Really need to break these low of the wicks here. Where's the low on the 5? So I might be looking for this area here. What is that? 720-ish? Just because it's been resisting there too, but 725 might be a big one too. Drop, motherfucker. Let's go. It's gonna go. What do you guys think? 700 or 720? Damn. Hopefully it doesn't reverse here, but it shouldn't. You wouldn't be wrong waiting for the short signal. 720? All right. I like that. I feel like that's a safe bet, right? Because, I mean, it did hit the 700 almost twice here. 720 would probably be the safer because look at that. Like, it goes across. You can see that it struggled here a lot. It didn't know what to do. I'll probably take off like 3 of the probably 2 contracts. Ooh, so the 5-minute, there is a lot of room to the upside, but we're going to hold this until my stop loss will be if the candle closes above this red cloud. Let's see if Wavy Baby was right. 720, let's go. Makes me some money too, so hopefully he's right. We're again at that major resistance. It could be building, accumulating here. That's what I'm kind of thinking it's doing. Just the way it keeps touching that and then reversing. Touching, reversing. And you know what? If we're wrong, it'll be a small loss. But I do think it's going to go down. Just got to be patient here. And you could tell right here, it's fighting also. It wants to hold above it, but it can't. Yeah, I'm in short right now. on Twitch. Flip flip. You really need to slam down here. Anybody else got a guess of where it's going to go? Wavy's got 720. I think it's 720 also. But if it breaks that, we fucking going down, baby. For sure. It's probably not too late. If it pops back up a little bit, flip flip on Twitch, you could probably get back in. This could still ride back up a little bit, so I think it's accumulating right now to the downside. But we gotta see. There's a lot of wicks. Really need some of these shorts to stick here. Let's go. Let's go. All right. It's still kind of staying. Let's see. We got 15 seconds left. A lot of rejection off the support here. We really needed to smash through. But I also like this little mini resistance and support here. Let's see what it does there. I'm going to enter in one more contract. I'm in 4 deep. I'm just going to go on mute real quick. I have a phone call. All right. Still in this short. Let's go. All right, there we go. Come on. Crash through. We get below this and start holding, where it's going to start moving pretty good. Yeah, it keeps rejecting it, though. You really need to just like fall through the floor kind of feel. The anticipation, let's go. We're back up to that resistance again. just looks like both. Like it doesn't know which way it wants to go. But it definitely, I feel like it wants to go down. All right, we're getting a little close here. Really need to go back down. On the 5 minute, the cloud is right above at 783. Just a lot of wicks. Really wanted to go to the 720 area. So our stop loss is usually when the candle closes above the cloud. It can go above the cloud, but it needs to close. Sucks if it does close above, because, you know, we all hate losers, but it's part of the game. Keep it small. We can also rejoin if it starts to go against us. And there's a gray candle so far. That's not good. But I do believe it's going to go down. All right, that was a pretty big rejection. Hopefully it keeps going. Still back to red candle. Never closed above the cloud. Man, this thing is fucking fighting it. All right, we're back at that little support line again in resistance. See, he just keeps rejecting this little line here. All right, so now it's back above it. This is a pain in the ass, guys. What do you guys think? This one is taking a minute to play out, but it's still good. Yeah, the chop's pretty real right now. If we could just start breaking this low here, we'll be really good. Really good. I don't like the gray candle. Oh, okay, good. And it went back to another short. Usually when there's multiple shorts and it doesn't go through yet, it's gonna eventually gonna pile down. It means that it's really top heavy. It's trying to fight it, but it's not winning. Still rejecting. Jeez, another rejection again. They're small, but it's there. Let me see what the 5 minutes doing. I'm hoping the cloud got a little bit, still up there a little bit. But this is rejecting both ways on the 5. It's not just a rejection one way. It's rejection the bottom and the top. See, another rejection at that line. Let's go, baby. Fall, fall. Now I'm talking to the chart. That means I'm going crazy. There. Oh, I like that one. Come on, keep going. I really like that break there. It was kind of like jumpy a little bit, which makes me feel good. To the upside. What the fuck? Come on, baby. This is wild. Still rejecting again. We got multiple shorts here, so it makes me a little bit more confident in it. It's a pretty large candle. Reversing back down. This is a real fight here. I'm hoping this makes me look good. I feel like the shorts are gonna win. All right, so it did close above the cloud. This sucks. I want to see if it closes above this resistance here. It is going pretty high. Just because it's rejected this resistance so much, I want to see if it comes back down this a little bit. It sucks because I still feel like this is... See, it's now at the cloud and the 5. Makes you want to fucking hold longer. Damn, I hate when my mind does this. I really feel like this still wants to go to the downside. But my rule is usually when it closes above the cloud, it's time to get out. But I feel like it's using this resistance more as touching. So I'm just going to wait a little longer. If it starts going above here, then I'm going to close for sure. What do you guys think about that? Damn. Let me look at the 5 one more time. Make this decision here. All right, this is starting to blow up. Any further, I got to close this. Like I said, I never usually do this, but because of how much resistance is here and the bouncing back, I'm going to see what just happens here first. It is starting to turn green, so I need to be careful here. On the 5 minute, we're now touching the cloud. Guys, I think we might need to close this. Unfortunately. Looks like the buyers may have won. I'm closing. I do not like that. Sorry about that, guys. It's just part of the game. This thing really wanted to go down. I was up like $200 on that trade too. So it did come back on me. The 5 minute is definitely above the cloud now. That was a huge candle in the 1 minute. You could short it if you really wanted to, but kind of do want to short this. I don't even never do that many. This is just a gamble play. Can easily still rip up. I'm only doing a gamble play on it because it was a large candle after all these small candles. On the 5 minute, we're still above the cloud. All right, so I'm going to take some profit right now. Made that loss back right there on a luck play gamble. I do not recommend that. But you see how this shit is coming back down? This was the liquidity grab. Look at this shit. That's huge. And now we're going to the downside. Watch. Motherfucker. You motherfucker. This doesn't know. Again, gray candles means stay out. The only reason why I got in that little gamble because it was a large candle after all these small little tiny ones. So it could have been a liquidity grab and then pull back to the downside, and it rejected the VWAP where I started to get in, and at the 800 level. Did any of you guys hold that short? It's almost back to break even. And that was some choppy shit right there. Look at that rejection. Still got a minute and 25 seconds left for that cloud to be more of a valid to the downside. But that was a monster liquidity grab. There's some people that just lost a shitload of money. Yeah, that was a hard one to hold, Drew. I agree. And I did get lucky on that reversal. Again, those are luck. They're not luck. It's more like experience with the chart. But I don't recommend them all the time. But that was just a monster candle. Now we got kind of like a reverse hammer or shooting star, whatever you guys want to call it. Yeah, it's definitely chop for sure. Gray candles mean stay out. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Now look, it's now going back to that line that I wanted to. Not wanted, that I drew, that it kept support and resistance here. And we're going to see what it does. Maybe I should have closed this trade because it took so long. I guess just thinking back on it, on what I could have did better. Sucks because I was up $200, over $200 on that one, and I let it reverse all the way back up. But it just felt like it wanted to fall. This is really choppy because it's going back up again. Let's see what the 5 minutes doing. Like, this is playing games now. Am I trading right now? Yes. I probably shouldn't be trading because it's after 11. I usually only trade to 11, but the news was really late today. The inflation news at 11. See, this looks like it wants to go up, man. I might just buy one contract. Again, I'm just doing price action. This is not my normal strategy. I only know price action from years of trading. We're going to trade this until about the VWAP area. And target hit. But this is really choppy. How you did? Yeah. That's what just saved me too. So that's two trades that just saved me. I got this reverse out the VWAP. More of a gamble play. Got out for $200, and then I just did that little $25 win. So I made back my loss in, what, $25 extra. I know. That's because of maybe I went in too heavy on it. I was really confident in it. I maybe should have only did like 2 contracts. But again, it looked so awesome. I wonder if this is a double top here in the 1 minute off the VWAP. Anything a break above. Again, this is just price action trading. Ooh, I'm getting out of that. This wants to go to the upside, it looks like. I probably got in a little bit too chasey on that one. All right, I kind of like this. If we can get this to reverse here, it'll be a 3-bar reversal play to the upside. Some of you guys like to call that ICT shit. It should go. Again, you don't have to take what I'm doing. You could just wait for the buy signals. I'm just trading price action here. Oh, it is oversold, overbought already. I gotta be careful here. Orange candle means that it's just becoming overbought. Yellow is extreme overbought. If you guys are just joining on TikTok, check me out tomorrow morning too. I had some monster wins in the morning time and nobody was there to see me. I was crying. I'm just joking, but yeah, I had some monster trades this morning. It's just hard getting, I guess, exposed in the morning time because of all the other traders, because I'm new on this platform. I'm not going to hold too long in this because I don't know yet. I'm going to feel this one out. I really want a buy signal. For you guys that are joining, I can go over what happened this morning. So this is Bully Bears indicator. I coded this myself. I trade it every day. Live results, so I'm not cherry picking. I'm not scamming. So got a short at 932. It's near the red cloud, red candles. Wait for a short. My stop loss would be if the candle closes above the cloud. So I hold it all the way. As you can see, there is some major support here. If you wanted to get out there, that's cool. Or you can wait until the candles start to turn colors. Orange means extreme. No, I'm sorry. Orange means oversold. Yellow means extreme oversold. You can see that I got out here. And that was a good call because it started to reverse to the upside. You can see this monster candle to the top. I did take a reverse trade here just for a scalp because monster candles usually do a little bit of a pullback. Again, you do not have to take those kind of trades. Then we get a buy signal here. Green cloud, green candles. buy signal. We enter and we hold all the way until the candles start to turn color again. Or you could have took out this VWAP here. VWAP is very common for support and resistance. It's very drawn to it. It's a volume weighted average if anybody doesn't know. I close it when the candles start turning yellow. We get another monster buy signal here. We enter. I kind of fucked up on this one. But I did get out on 2 contracts up here. And then it started to reverse on me. So it was kind of a washout. I think I was up like $10 out of the whole thing. But I should have been up like almost $400. I'm an asshole. Then it just chops around this entire time waiting for the news. You can see gray candles mean stay out. Didn't get any signals. We got some shorts here. This one, it just didn't continue through. Sucks, but name of the game, you know? Got some reverse trades off of it. Nothing too crazy. Right now, I'm waiting for a buy signal. So we got green cloud, green candles, waiting for a buy signal. It's near the cloud. Should go to the upside. But we got to wait for confirmation. I'm in up here from price action. Don't ignore this. If we get a buy signal, this baby is going to probably go to the 850 area. If anybody has any questions on TikTok, just let me know. I'm also live on YouTube and Twitch. All right, this looks nice for a nice setup here. Really got to get past that VWAP a little bit, but I might add a little bit into this if it goes down. Watch, stay tuned. This is going to be a good one. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oof. I don't like when it goes down there like that, but we need to see what happens. We'll close this trade if it goes below the cloud and closes. This is oversold already. Pretty big rejection off of that. We need this candle to close in this area, and then the next candle start to break that high with a buy signal. That'd be awesome. But this is a little choppy. I am up here because I was doing price action, but I'm holding for my signal. I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get it. What do you guys think? Any of you guys in this? I would still wait for a buy signal. And then hammer that baby in. Because this is still rejecting a little bit here. Let's see. We're trying to see if this is going to reverse here. I am up here. Anybody just tuning in because of price action. I'm holding it because I think this is going to give me a buy signal. I normally don't trade like that. I think I'm getting a little bored waiting for price to move the way, so I got to be careful when I'm doing my psychology. Because this is kind of going way below now. Might be fucking up here. Still waiting. If it starts closing behind this support, then I'll be done. I think volume has kind of died a little bit. Ooh, this really went past. Shit. I looked away for 1 minute. Let's see. This is too choppy. Yeah, I'm starting to take trades that shouldn't be trading. So I think I'm going to call it after this. I don't even have a signal here, and I'm in up here. Hoping this reverses here. I was trading price action. I should have been out though. This is the area I originally wanted to break and it never did. On the 5 minute, still gray bars, meaning don't trade. But this bad boy is going to go down, isn't it? Kind of screwed myself here, giving a lot of profit back today. I might actually be break even right now with this trade. One, two, three, four extreme oversold bars. I guess I'm going to hold on a little longer, just for a little reverse. I'm a little nervous up down here though. I can't hold all the way down there. Jesus, man. Ha! This is terrible. I might have to close this. Should not have been in this trade. All right, orange is good from yellow, meaning that it's starting to come out of the oversold zone. But this is just sticking it in my ass right now. Six fucking candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, what news did I miss here? It's gonna go all the way down here, isn't it? You know, that was my original place it was supposed to hit. But there's something else going on. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm trying to see if there's any news. Man. Let's see, do I close this or not? Gotta be getting close to the end. Definitely gave all my profit back. $7.20. You're so fucking right. What an asshole I am. This is my original fucking spot. And I do not trade like this. I don't know why I did this. I think out of boredom. 720 in a reverse, please. Wavy baby, that's funny. Man, if that chop didn't happen, that would have been awesome if I held that short before. Really stuck it. Stuck it in me. But good for you if you got that. That's awesome. Did you get that whole 720? I'm not very proud of my performance in the past 15 minutes here. Even if this comes profitable again, I don't like it. Of course, I get all these followers coming in when I'm down on this trade. You sick bastards. I'm hoping this just starts ripping to the upside. Huge rejection off the 5. That would be awesome. Come back up to VWAP. Then I won't feel so bad. Even though this is kind of a praying trade, and I don't like that. Pretty big rejection off that original line, the wavy baby that we had. Man. Let's see here. It's either going to fall or go up. Let's see. It's just kind of annoying that's how that happened. Let's see, though. We could get a short signal soon. That's what's making me worried. And that's my real trading strategy. Yeah, I think I'm going to go. I know there's no signal here yet, but the way it's near the cloud and it's bouncing down, we should get a signal soon, I think. All right, there's a short that's popping up now. Come on. Really sticking my ass today, huh? Fuck you. All right, this is really choppy and it's playing with my emotions. I'm going to call it a day. I did get back a lot of money today after I was very profitable this morning. I think I'm down like 300 and it should not be like that. Let me just look at the 5. She's rejecting again. Just curious. Other than that last 15 minutes, if you like to stream, please join. Follow. If you just check my signals, you'll be okay. That was a stupid fucking move there. What an asshole. See, I'm yelling at myself. As it goes back down, probably reject and go to the upside. Yeah, I'm actually down $400. I should be up $900. Well, how did you guys do today? I did absolutely amazing this morning, and I decided to fight myself and give back so much profit. Did any of you guys profit today? Literally, my signals this morning, I was up probably about, say, $600-700 just doing my signals. The problem here is I think I got bored. These short signals here were really good. I was up $200 here and I gave it back. And then I gained it back. And then I still don't have a signal here. And I'm trading. So if you just follow the signals, this would be a nice day. Silly me, silly me, silly me. Did any of you guys profit today? At least walk away profit? It's becoming yellow means extreme overbought. It's probably going to hit that 800 level. But we don't know if it's going to reject or not. And the 5 minutes above the cloud again. This is really choppy, guys. Really choppy. Well, if it's going to reject off the 800, come back down. What do you guys think? Still no signals, though. So now, if you were to wait for a signal, it would be green cloud, green candles, wait for a buy signal. Mostly, you want to pull back a little bit first if it was a signal. Just trading price action. Nothing crazy, very small. I just don't want it to do what it did over here. fucking 5,000 points to the opposite way. Very small entry. Hopefully it's not one of these again. But there was a hammer. You would really want to wait for a break to the low. So this is another kind of hammerish. If it closes down, we gotta see. Still no signals yet. This is just a gamble play. Was hoping for a reverse around this area, but it looks like it wants to just be a dick and keep going up. These reverse plays are not working for me today. Some really wild swings today. Like all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Well, hopefully it goes all the way down. I'll keep holding. I don't know. This is 1, 2, 3, fourth bar again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other one was 6 bars. We are now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 last time. So we're in the 7th bar of overbought. Again, this is just reversal trades. None of my actual signals. I had all winners today except for this short here. I could have taken profit. I was up like $200, but I didn't, and it reversed on me. And now I'm just being an idiot. So signal wise, awesome day. But it was flat for a long fucking time, so you had to sit on your hands. And if you listened to the signals, you would have been excellent today and stayed out of this chop. The only reason why I'm even trading in this time is because that inflation news was out pretty late, like 11. Other than that, I probably would not be trading right now. And this might be my last trade depending on what happens. Like, it just keeps floating when it goes. I don't know why it's not rejecting. See, this is wild. Reverse plays are not working for me, but this should be a liquidity right here. All right, let's see if that was a sweep. It's nervous once go to the 50. Again, anybody tuning in, this is not my normal strategy. It's the signals. All right, I think I'm going to shut this down. Again, the morning time was really good, and now I think I'm just getting a little sloppy. There's no signals here. I'm just trying to trade price action, and price action is not good right now. If you enjoyed the stream, like, follow, and if you want this indicator, there's a 30-day free trial. I think that's plenty of time to try it out. It really is awesome. I use it all the time. I coded it myself. Just follow the description. It's at wap.com. It's free 30, or actually it's 45 days free. I think that's a long time. And it's $49.95 after that. One trade can pay for 5 years worth. So thanks for tuning in. I'll be on tomorrow morning. Hopefully there'll be some good trades. I wish you guys came in the morning time. I fucking smashed that shit. All right. Have a good day, guys.